Well, hey friends, before Scott comes and walks us through the next part of our conversation in the book of 1 Samuel, I just wanted to share a couple of updates, some things that we are thinking about as a church as we consider this really big question of reopening. There's lots of conversation, lots of debate right now, both nationally and locally, about reopening church. And so I, again, just wanted to share with you a little bit of our process as we think through this. So first, our guiding principle through this whole thing has been quick to close and slow to open. We were the second church in Davis to cancel Sunday morning gatherings, and we will probably be among the last to restart Sunday morning gatherings. Now, part of that is because we are, to a certain degree, at the mercy of the school district, but the other part of that comes back to the reason we closed in the first place, and then even more importantly, our mission as a church. Jesus says that our core response, one of our core responses to the good news about Him is to love God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love our neighbors as ourselves. Jesus calls us to serve, to sacrifice, to be poured out for the good of others. In a word, Jesus calls us to love. Now, we know from Scripture that love is both patient and kind, and so we want to do just that. We will be patient and kind as we wait for the time when it is safe and wise for us to gather again. Now, during all of this, we continue to plan. We've got a bunch of different scenarios laid out. Those scenarios get updated, of course, as we learn more about what our state and again, local government's response will be as protocols change. We're updating all of those things. So we are thinking through a bunch of different scenarios, but in the meantime, I want you to know that we're not waiting to reopen out of fear. We're being patient because we feel like it's the most loving response. Now, it's important for us to remember that even though gatherings may be canceled, the church is never canceled. The mission is not canceled because the church is not an event that happens on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. in a building. The church is God's people, God's family, the body of Jesus here in Davis and around the world. I have been so impressed, Discovery, with your ability to lean into that truth during this difficult time. And I want to encourage you to continue to yearn and hope and pray and contend for us to all be together again soon. But in the meantime, may we wait with patience and kindness. May we lead with love, sacrificing for the good of others, just as Jesus did for us. Grace and peace.